Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. We talked about Amazon. People trying to put the pressure on Amazon. Again, they say the documentary #1 on Amazon, #1 on Apple. If Amazon removes the documentary, does it even matter now?
No.
Why you say no?
Because the dirt has already been done. You see the value. Controversy says the value of the documentary went through the roof because nobody really knew about it till then. And he's so up, that shit don't mean nothing to him one way or the other.
Right.
Well, I will feel some type of way because that's like the last known platform that film is on. And if they do take that away, then, I mean, there's still a lot of people that still haven't watched it that won't be able to catch up on it. So, I mean, I'm hoping.
So you don't want them to take it away?
I don't want them to take it away either.
I don't want them to take it away.
Why do they have to take it away?
I'm just asking
documentary. You. Like, they got documentaries about slavery. They got documentaries about the Holocaust. They got documentaries about all that type of shit. So
right, and that would go back to the contract thing because even with Kyrie, he's detrimental with him. But if you putting something on Amazon, you should definitely have freedom of speech and right to put any type of content out.
I feel some type of way about them selling Kyrie's and I mean not Kyrie's, but selling Kanye's, some Yeezys, and Kanye's not seeing no money from that. These folks, they're still making top dollar from them sneakers.
Well, do they own? Who owns the rights to the sneakers?
I mean, I'm hoping most of these are like private vendors trying to sell them Jones, but
probably most likely it is.
But I mean,
because Adidas shouldn't. Well, we don't know who owns the rights to the sneakers. If Adidas owns it, they still could sell it up to the point where his contract ended. So
right.
anything new, if they own it, anything new they won't probably have the rights to.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's funny though, because the boy Bezos is interested in buying Washington. So we was just talking about that. He trying to buy the Commanders. The owner might think of selling it. But it's funny because you were saying how it's a billionaire's boys club. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they do sell it, because he'll have the money for it, right? Would they box him out because of the controversy? Because of this? You don't think so? I don't think so neither. But I do think that if it would have been a brother or somebody else, they would have boxed him out because of that situation.
Somebody with that much money, the power is through the roof, and they're rubbing elbows with all the top dogs. So
right.
He can't be canceled.
Right. Right. What's your thoughts, John? No, I wasn't even talking cancel.
I know what you're saying. Box him
out. Like, don't let him get a team.
Nah.
Do you think that would happen?
No.
I don't think it would happen, but I don't know how I feel about Jeff Bezos trying to own a team. To me, now with him, it's just pure sport fun. It's like a trophy case for him. Like, now I can own a sports franchise.
That's what a lot of them.
I know. So
I think he would be better off trying to own a baseball team where it's no cap, so he could just pay motherfuckers. In football, it's a cap, so you just can't get anybody. And like, how was he any different than what's the guy that owned the Portland Trailblazers, Seattle Seahawks, and all them? Larry Allen, I think his name was.
Yeah, Allen.
Yeah, so like, shit, his money was crazy. So how it couldn't be too much different.
And the boy, who was it? The Clippers, the boy Balmer.
Yeah.
Them niggas, yeah, they got crazy. But I was just saying because with this whole situation going on, I know if it was a brother, they would try to box him out. Cause what's my man name that played for Washington? RG3. Mm-hmm. He was trying to put together a team to if it go on the market to buy it. I think he said he had like $400 million to put up.
RG3?
I believe that's what he said, y'all.
What the fuck RG3 doing?
I don't know. He on ESPN.
He's got an OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, he is on ESPN though, but I think he said he had a cool 400 to start something up. So I don't know what he got going on now.
He's a player. Shout out to RG3.
Yeah, shout out to RG3. On November 1st, out in Houston, Takeoff from the Migos. He was killed at a party or leaving a party or something. It's been so much crazy stuff going on the internet. It almost seemed like they solved the murder on the internet. Just keep it a C-note. What's your thoughts with the whole situation? Like him getting killed, everybody trying to solve his murder, everything.
It's messed up. It's a real unfortunate situation. Like I said before, I think being a rapper is like one of the most dangerous jobs you can have. And it's just a case of like you gotta watch your surroundings. It's fucked up. Like who knows if it was an inside job, but with all this shit going on the internet, everybody's coming up with speculations and this, that, and the third about what really happened. But who knows? So I'm waiting to see how this joint's gonna turn out.
Yeah, it's definitely a fucked up situation that he got killed outside his city. Another motherfucker's supposed to be holding him down.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, shit happens. So
Right.
you know.
Right. Yeah, I feel as though it was definitely a horrible, unfortunate situation. But yeah, though, stuff do happen, especially when, you know, paper is involved, liquor is involved, and, you know, egos is involved. That's my whole thing. But how do y'all feel about people like DJ Akademiks going live, damn near 1 million people, and they all on social media trying to solve the case, running the camera back 1 million times? Like, keep it a scene. How you feel about that?
So they need to have a seat. At the end of the day, you ain't no guy. It was cool to talk amongst your friends, but to be putting that man's dead body, keep running it back on live like he ain't got family out there watching that shit. They don't want to see that shit.
Right, and
Especially
you just
if you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
And you just insinuating that somebody killed somebody. Like you ratting.
Right, and at the end of the day, even if you're right or wrong, if you say the wrong thing, somebody might feel the type of way, and you might be the next body.
Right. What you got, John?
It's the same way. But if somebody, I don't know. I think some people know some stuff and they ain't gonna talk. And like you said, if they do, that's definitely on some rat and stuff. But it's fucked up that all these kids and everybody is trying to figure it out. I mean, let the police do their job or whatever. Like Vito said, take a seat, man. Seriously.
Listen, man. I don't preach canceling nobody, but Akademiks might be a plant, man. He needs to be canceled, man.
Absolutely.
I'ma keep it a C note with you. I said, man, somebody sent me the video, and when I got on the video and I seen any calling the number out, we at this many thousand views, and I'm like, they don't even dig that he got everybody on here ratting. Mm-hmm. He said at one part of the video, he said, man, after it's done, they gonna send us a gun and a badge. I said, this nigga done lost his mind, man.
I feel like you got him, that's a plant, Wack 100, and Charleston White.
You think Charleston a plant too?
Oh, yeah, because he contradicts himself so much. One day he'd talk about how he did this, that, and the third, and he went to jail. He had fucked 8 underage women, all this cool shit. And then on the flip side, he'd talk about how don't do nothing around him because he's telling on you do this, that, and the third. It ain't cool for the black people to be killed. Oh, he be contradicting himself.
I totally agree. Wack 100 and Charleston White. Yep. I think
See,
both plants.
This is my only problem with Wack 100, right? Wack 100 feels as though once it's public knowledge, you can talk about on it and you can elaborate on it. But nah, nigga, if it's public knowledge, it's still allegedly until somebody gets found guilty,
and
man.
And on that, what is it called, Clubhouse? The shit the topic might be public knowledge, but he be as though he be adding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's still kind of like dry snitching.
Yeah,
Even like I'm saying,
the shit he just Diddy gave. Even though we all heard about Diddy, but he went into detail of parties and this person with that.
Yeah, see now to me that's just you telling the nigga business. I don't care about that.
But I'm talking about the when and where and who.
What I'm saying is the newspapers say Vito allegedly shot this person, that person. So Wack 100 to come on there and say, yeah, that nigga Vito done, man. He shot 3 people, and I got the inside scoop, man, that he was plotting on them. And you'll be like, this man got to go to trial and everything. I know it's public knowledge, but you're still ratting, bro. Like, you got to relax.
You got to watch Wack. He got some people on the inside, and he even said that he has a Jewish head above him.
So. And that slick shit he said to, what's the guy?
He got
Hassan something.
Campbell.
The shit he said to Campbell about Gilly and them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, the thing with Wack 100 is, man, like, cause like I said, I like some of the stuff Wack say, but he don't realize that he's still dry snitching, man, and that shit ain't cool, man. Real rap.
I just want to know where the hell he be getting all these videos from. He be like, I got a video such and such, such and such. I got a video on this person,
Because
such and such. I got a sex tape on such and such. I'm like, hold up.
Pause. He robbed me like back in the day. He was one of them con artist niggas. Because the only people that I know get their hands on everything like that is con artists. To me, you know.
Just think about Wack. Wack really came out of nowhere. And in his older age, he doing all this social media rah-rah shit to try to get his name up. Like, that's something ain't right about that to me. Like, that shit you do when you younger.
Right. So
he come from a certain era when that shit wasn't cool.
He come from the gangsta. He come from the era where the era I was telling you Suge Knight and them would not have been letting them Pyru niggas wear dresses. That's what era he come from. That's like, I don't understand why. He know that shit ain't cool, man. Yeah though. So you got anything else on the Migos situation now? Nah.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it. Again, R.I.P. to Takeoff.
I will say Takeoff was my favorite of the Migos.
I think Takeoff was the best one too.
Yeah, I think it's the song what put me on. I think it was my nephew. That song, I think it was called Renegade or something. He be killing that joint.
We got Quavo as a solo artist now. Did y'all see the last video?
Nah.
No.
The last video they're trying to say was like in the video Quavo had to choose. It was a contract with the Migos and it was a gun. So now, you know, the conspiracy theorist is basically saying Takeoff was sacrificed. And
But why wouldn't he sacrifice the other guys? Takeoff was his cousin.
Because it's only him and Takeoff now.
Okay. Yeah.
Offset not part of the group no more. So, John, you the conspiracy guy. Possible?
Possible. It's definitely possible.
You believe it?
You can't put nothing past these motherfuckers.
I don't know. I got to see how more stuff is going to turn out in the next coming weeks and like what the media is actually going to feed to the public. So
now, are you saying like it was an ultimatum or he made that choice? Because they was already up, so I don't see him making
Nah,
that
the
choice.
video is just showing like he had the option to sign the contract.
That's what I'm saying. He already got some type of bread, so I don't see him.
Yeah, but you know how the conspiracy theorist is. Just because that happened and
I can
all
see
that.
if he was broke and then he made that choice. But
What about these guys from Houston, Jay Prince and all drawn? Do you think because you know they just had somebody else get killed out there last month?
I didn't watch none of the videos that Jay Prince or his son had.
No,
anything to say.
but what I'm saying is they're all one. Not Jay Prince, but I mean the junior. Because they had the guy.
He doing too much.
They
it was
had
like
the
his
guy Duke.
bodyguard or something.
That's what they're saying. The guy that killed him. But what I'm saying is they had a guy out there last month named Duke the Jeweler or something from Chicago, and
when
he
they say Boozy got set up.
yeah, and he got killed. So like this the second dude on a watch that got killed, and you know basically
Sauce Walker says like they supposed he wish what's the name was with him
right? Yeah, because my thing is this like. If Houston is a city where you supposed to check in at, like my nigga, why would I check in with you if y'all just got two bodies on your eyes? Did y'all see the thing with Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane signed the artist and dropped the artist in 24 hours.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
You seen that? Did you hear about that, John?
I don't know why.
Allegedly, they said that Gucci signed him and told him he wanted him to go out Houston to do his show for Jay Prince Jr. And boy said, I ain't. Right after Takeoff got killed, I believe. And boy said, man, I'm not going out there.
Would
so
you ever went?
With Gucci dropped him, I probably wouldn't have went, bro.
I would have went.
I probably wouldn't have.
You would have?
I would have went.
I probably wouldn't have went.
First and foremost, I don't see a motherfucker knocking him down because he's not a
It ain't even
artist.
about knocking him down. It's just the dumb niggas is acting goofy right now.
Think about it. We live in the city of the goofy niggas.
I know, but what if you...
Yeah, but we have more control in our city. We don't
That's
have
true.
no
Yeah.
control.
You're definitely right about that.
But what
I
if you
feel
was
the
just
way.
going in to do your show and you was leaving? Like, no dice game on the side, no extracurricular.
Nah,
That's
but
what I'm all business.
Yeah, I'm all business too, but once they get you at to me, like, once they get you at their party, they can do anything, man.
But see, you know what else I noticed too? Everybody don't got that vision. And when I say that vision, a motherfucker can't see and the crowd of a motherfucker can't see at the
A nigga
peripheral,
scamming,
and a nigga
right?
over here scheming.
Yeah.
Like, you could just tell by his body movement
Right.
that he ain't right.
Yeah, so again, rest in peace, Takeoff. You know, we have more. We'll get back with more. We headed into week 10, NFL. Shout out to everybody right here that's got a winning record at the table. Let's do right now top 5 teams going in the week in the week 10. Let's do our power rankings. Who
I'm
you
gonna
got?
go Minnesota.
At 5?
Minnesota at 5, Miami at 4, Philly at 3, Kansas City at 2, Buffalo at 1.
You got Philly at 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly got the best record, but I don't think they're the best team.
Okay, shout out to that. Who you got, John?
At number 5, I got the Vikings. Number 4, I got the Cowgirls.
Really?
Yeah, I got the Cowgirls at number 4. I got KC at 3. I got Buffalo at 2, and I got Philly at number 1.
Okay, so they might be able to call all of us a Uber because we all got a little crazy list. I got KC at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I got Minnesota at 4. I don't think, now, to be honest with you, out of my top 5, to me, Minnesota, I would put them as the 5th best team. But being as though they got 1 loss right now, I'm going to put them at 4. Number 3, I got Buffalo. My controversy pick, because they got 3 losses, I'm going Miami as the 2nd best team. And the only reason I'm doing that is because any game this year that Tua has started and finished the game, they're 6-0 in. So I'm yet to see a team, and they beat Buffalo. They beat some teams. So I'm yet to see a team beat Tua and the Dolphins in a full game. So that's why they're my number 2. My number 1 is the Eagles. Respect is respect. You know what I mean? They got a soft schedule and all that. And I'm still on record for saying I believe the Eagles will be one and done in the playoffs because history shows us that 9 times out of 10 of these guys that have those easy schedules when they coast, they usually get knocked off in the first round because the competition is way better than anybody they played that whole season. But, you know, what's your thoughts on it, people? Coming into week 10, keep it to see who's the top 5 teams in the NFL.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.